But
welcome to another episode of the Lancescurv Show. I want to jump right into this one, and it's not the type of story that I speak about, but there's a reason why I'm speaking about it, and it's going to bring me around to that reason. So let's just get through the facts. Bear with me, y'all. Kim Kardashian files for divorce from Kanye West. The pop culture super couple have 4 kids from their 7-year-long marriage. I want to say, who cares? Let me read a few facts, and I'm going to jump right into it, and you probably know where I'm going with this. Kim Kardashian, who built a business empire as a reality TV star, filed for divorce Friday from her husband of nearly 7 years, the rapper Kanye West, appearing to end one of the entertainment world's most famed unions. The divorce petition was filed at the downtown offices of the Los Angeles County Superior Court, with Kardashian represented by prominent divorce attorney Laura Wasser. The development wasn't a surprise to reality TV fans, as the pair had been living apart. NBC's Today Show reported in January. Kardashian disclosed over the summer that the couple had been struggling with West's bipolar disorder. He staged a brief but chaotic White House bid and got onto the ballot in 12 states, gaining more than 66,000 votes. That was the 7th most of any candidate, trailing Joe Biden, then President Donald Trump, and nominees from the Libertarian, Green, and Alliance parties, and the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Kardashian, 40 years old, and the multi-Grammy winner, West, 43, tied the knot during an elaborate 2014 ceremony in Florence, Italy, about a year after her divorce from the former NBA star Chris Humphries was finalized. West famously rented out AT&T Park, home of the San Francisco Giants, to propose. He popped the question just ahead of his Yeezus concert in San Jose. Mike Tyson moment. That's a funny word for me to say. For years, Kardashian had been the star of the hit E! Reality series Keeping Up with the Kardashians and other spin-offs of the franchise, chronicling the day-to-day, often dramatic lives of her extended, affluent Southern California family. She's a daughter of Kris Jenner and a late Los Angeles attorney, Robert Kardashian, best known as a friend and lawyer for former football player O.J. Simpson. Wasser could not be immediately reached for comment Friday. She's previously represented a slew of celebrities in divorce court, including singers Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus, Kelly Clarkson, and actors Angelina Jolie, Amber Heard, and the model Heidi Klum. Okay, we got the facts out the way. Let's get down into it. Listen, Kanye, what more did you expect? She's an Illuminati whore for Hollywood. What more? What were you thinking, man? Why didn't you get a sister? Look, it's been reported, and I think even Kanye West said himself, and I want you all to help me with this because I'm not into this Hollywood thing, right? And the reason why I brought this up, not because I care about them getting divorced, because I didn't care about them getting married. I already knew what it was. Kanye West has money. Kanye West was easily led. Kanye West has a porn addiction. Kanye West has some serious issues, more than what I would even think. I mean, if he could really go behind closed doors. I've seen him recently, and, you know, he's on medication, but he's out of it. And he's brilliant with his music. But, I mean, we open the floodgates and accept everything about a person. Not that we should shun somebody because they have a problem or a mental health issue or a drug issue. I don't know what it is. I'm not a doctor. I can't really say. But when you look at him, you know he got issues. And okay. We say usually it's a man's world. So when men go around and whore around, we don't say anything, right? But that's not fair. But then again, he's a whore too. So when I say she's a whore, that's not relieving him of being a whore also. Look at his little relationship with Amber Rose. Who would even choose that? So we know he's on that psyched out, porned out, I want this fantasy life. He has money. He can get any woman he wants, but does he really want that? So he went from Amber Rose and there's the other young lady, and I keep forgetting her name, but the one that everybody says, like, listen, if he stayed with her, he would have been all right. The one that was around when his mother was alive, if I'm getting that right. But there was a black sister, a sister who he should have stayed with and been with, but I guess he got bedazzled by what he saw out in Hollywood. And why would you choose Kim Kardashian, y'all? Come on, man. I mean, she got videotaped with different celebrities. And I'm not into this world, but I want you all to name the celebrities if you know. Black men, athletes, actors, having sex with him on tape. She's a pass around. She wants black men with money who are so caught up in her looks. But those looks are artificial. I don't see what he sees in her. She's got a fake backside, fake this, fake that, who knows? And her sister, her younger sisters, come up the same way. They are man eaters. They are whores. They're Illuminati demonic whores. I'm going to call them that. And he saw, oh man, doesn't he know he's a target that way? And he ran face on into it. But like I said, I'm not going to, paint him as the victim, because he knew good and damn well what he was doing. He had to. He knew what he was getting into. And he married her, right? Married this woman, and she's going around acting like she can do something if he really did win the presidency. Imagine that. And come to think of it, maybe it would have been good if she was the first lady of the United States. Maybe it would have been good. We would have had world peace. You know why? And I'm talking about world peace, like world PEACE. We would have had world peace because Kim Kardashian, as the president's wife, would have given world peace. What are you talking about? I'm talking about world PIECE. See, every time they had a summit, every time they had to go to a different country to talk with the leaders, trust me, she would have took care of them leaders and it would have been world peace. We love when Kim Kardashian come to a country. She come in room with all delegate and politician, and we are happy we give America what they want. Could you imagine? Vladimir Putin would have tore it up. All these different leaders. You would have had some African leaders trying to get up in it. Maybe that would have helped. You don't have to pay. We don't have to pay so much when we have things shipped over to our country. We don't have to pay duty anymore. She would have been instrumental in world peace. Who knows? The world we live in. Imagine the country. But you know what? She'd be a befitting first lady of the country. You know why? Because America has gone down. America's full of whores, decadence. We allow different things there. The biggest drug users. And I'll say it again. Dick Gregory said, this is what he said. 93% of the hard drugs used in the world are consumed in America. Right? So it's a nation of dope heads, but they paint themselves to be this and this and that. All the porn that's purchased, I'm quite sure most of it is purchased and downloaded in America. I've seen heat maps with all the different fetishes all over the country. We're zonked out. Yet we go to church on a Sunday morning and act a certain way, but we're on our knees, to pray on Sunday morning, but we were on our knees the night before doing something else, and it wasn't to pray. So, I can go in on all of that, but, how many of us, black men, you get some money, not all, but some, but too many. You get fame, you get fortune, you get money, and you want to run to something that is not of your own. That's not of your own, and you're a target. And we got this thing in our head where that other stuff is better than the stuff that we have, but the stuff that we have that's available to us, and that woman who would be there and support us. And yes, we do have some sisters out here who are gold diggers. We understand that. But take your time. There are a lot of beautiful, decent, loyal sisters out here who would love to have built with a brother like Kanye, but his head wasn't on straight, because even if he did get one of those sisters, guess what? He probably would have treated them bad. And probably would have dogged them out, because his mind is so intoxicated in this porn. He's all pornoed up. That's my own term here on Lancescurv and Lancescurv.com. Kanye West is pornoed up, and it messed up his mind and made him have a bad choice. Because between Kanye and Kim Kardashian, maybe they were, right? And they got kids, and the kids might grow up and hear this and get mad at me. But do you think that they were even faithful with each other? With all of these different parties and different things they have, and to maintain that fame, you don't think she's going to do what she got to do if Kanye's out the country or even in the next room? Oh yeah, I got to maintain this. There's a CEO here. He's with these different secret handshake groups. Let me get down on my knees and pray on that. I'm doing this for us, Kanye. That world we cannot not even comprehend. Me as a little guy years ago who was afforded to peek into the door of some of these things, and y'all heard my stories. But could you imagine where money is no issue and you can do whatever you want, that you can fly around the world like we go on a bus around the city? You know, if your car's in the shop or you don't have a car at all, well, honey, we're going to go across town later on and go to the shopping mall. The bus is running until about 2 o'clock in the morning. So as long as we get out of there by 1, we'll take the bus across town. And here you are in California, Los Angeles, Hollywood, whatever. And you say, you know what? We need to fly to Paris to go shopping. And then after that, we're going to go to Malibu and fly down there and have a vacation. And if we want, we'll go back to Italy and enjoy ourselves for a couple of weeks. Imagine that. Imagine to wake up and say, you know what, we need a flight to go here. And hours before you didn't, I'm not saying, well, they are filthy rich like that. And there are a lot of people who live that way. But don't put the template of your mind on them because they're not living in the same world. And it's not just because of money, but look at the decadence. Look at the decadence. Look at the people who will be attracted to them, to be around them. So Kanye West is lost as far as I'm concerned, and I'm concerned about him as a black man, even though his mind is, you know, looks like a space cadet right now. But what is he going to do after this? After she divorces him, and the kids, you know, she's gonna have custody. The kids, we know that. She's gonna use all that again. Oh, he's bipolar, he's not stable, whatever. The heck that he's famous. She's in a better position. I don't want to say it, but if the lawyers are not performing right, she'll blow them and make them win. I'm telling you, like, oh God, real, I'm going to make sure. And you get more of that after you win, after we win. Sorry to be so lewd, right? I just said the word blow. That could be anything. The wind is blowing, right? But this, we're not talking about the wind. Kim Kardashian has a way of winning over these worldly carnal men. She is a witch. She is an occultist. Well, you don't know that. Watch the movements. Watch the movements. When you see a snake in the grass, you can't, well, that's not a snake. Yes, it is. Watch it. Look how it moves all these years, right? Or half a black Hollywood and half of all the athletes bit up in her mouth. And you know what I'm talking about. And he went and married that. Come on. And then we honor this. We look at them like they've done something. What has really Kim Kardashian, what talent does she have? Huh? What has she done to get where she is? You know what she did. But why do so many of our younger kids and some grown adults look at her like she's the epitome and they want to be like her? And now they're trying to put this thing of her being classy and mature and all of this. Deep down at the core, she has never changed. Different branch, but the same root. Whatever she shows you is manufactured because it's very shrewd, her imagery. And the day that they got married, she knew this day was coming. And she plopped out kids that's going to really keep her paid as she moves on to the next one. My thing, I'm wondering is like, with these type of women like this, who are not us, who's next? Who's next? And she going to do a hell of a job and they're going to be up there smiling like they got something. Brothers, we got to wake up. We have issues within our community, but guess what? We can work it out. But that other stuff, especially when you have fame and fortune and you're a target and you're gullible and they throw that thing on you, it ain't love. It was just an arrangement. And that's all will ever be. Kanye found it the hard way. Take note, people. Don't end up like him. Like, share, and subscribe. On to the next one. Much love. Lancescurv out.
Yeah.